Are you deleting the photos or the videos after you take them?
Am I what?
Are you deleting the videos after you take them?
After I upload them, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Megan's horse died this morning. She's very offended by your
What did you say? What did you say, Bradley?
Her horse died.
I said her horse died. I said
She's
she's
very
offended.
offended.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. That's really sad. But your horse was not beaten to death, I'm quite sure. Okay, so. Whew. I don't know what's another way? I don't know another way to say it.
Beating a dead.
That's really sad.
Beating a dead goldfish because nobody cares about the goldfish.
I do. I had one that lived for 6 years. His name was Bailey.
What the heck? 6 years.
I think it might have died and my parents replaced it over and over again.
Well, see, my sister had a rainbow fish named Doc that lived for 13 years, and I remember multiple times just going to PetSmart and getting a new rainbow fish.
Yeah. Megan, I'm sorry.
Got it like
That's
one
sad.
every 2
Okay,
weeks.
quit talking to her about it. She's trying to get over
She
it.
needs a hug.
Well, then give her some love, Bradley Paris.
She won't accept my hug.
She wanted a hug from you, Miss Russell.
Megan, you want some candy? Yes. What do you want? Do you want M&Ms?
Sure.
Do you have M&Ms?
She wants a hug. That's her here.
You have to pay with
And
it with the
M&Ms.
hug. She has to pay with it with the hug, correct?
No, there's 3. There's 3 M&Ms.
Do you want vanilla cupcake or just straight white chocolate? Oh, she chooses white chocolate. Oh, God. Please no. Oh, I think I was funny, but it's not funny. Oh, wait. Let me bring you the vanilla cupcakes first.
Dude, this class is not doing good.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, ladybug. That's sad. Then it's vanilla cupcake.
Does that mean I get some?
No.
We broke my heart.
Okay. Now, I do have a bag of vanilla cupcake left. We will have those another time.
Let's play a game so I can win something.
We don't have time for games. All right, here we go. Now,
Is this just a review?
write it down. Turn it, the thermostat down to like 70. Okay. This is what we know right now, yes? Okay? Even Bradley Paris has written it multiple times. See?
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
See?
I read it once right there.
Oh, one time. Oh.
I did it twice.
And yesterday you were all sitting here like, why is she picking on Bradley Paris? Because I know.
I did.
Because I
I
know.
was surprised you didn't pick on me.
I read it once.
I never
Are
write
you
anything
jealous,
down.
Michael?
Okay?
Are you jealous?
All right, listen. So, 1 mole, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles equals question mark grams. Yes? This is what we know. We have a conversion factor that has 3 parts. We always use 2. Okay? We always use the 2 that we need. Okay? Now, what is a particle? What is a particle? It's an atom, it's a molecule, or it's a formal unit.
Okay.
You should all be writing, I know this. That's why I'm not writing it. Okay? The question mark, remember, is the molar mass of whatever we're talking about. So if it's water, it's 18.02. If it's carbon, it's 12.01. If it's oxygen, it's 32.00. Now, Anybody need more time? Now, there is, for certain substances, under certain conditions, there is a fourth part to the unit equality or the conversion factor that we've been using. So our conversion factor has had 3 parts: moles, particles, grams. We are now going to add a 4th part. I alluded to this yesterday, but I also said we're not going to freak out because we're still always only going to use 2. Now, here is the introductory information, if you will, okay? For any gas, please understand, we must be talking about a gas, and that gas must be at standard temperature and pressure. And I'm gonna give you some guidance as to what that is shortly, okay? But for any gas at standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole of any gas at STP, which is standard temperature and pressure, it will occupy a volume of 22.4 liters. This does not apply to solids, does not apply to liquids, does not apply to gases that are not at STP. Now, what is STP? Standard temperature and pressure is STP, and it is specifically 0 degrees Celsius. That is standard temperature. Standard pressure is 1 atmosphere. Atmosphere is abbreviated lowercase atm. Now, this measurement, okay, 1 mole of gas at STP equals 22.4 liters. This measurement is called the molar volume constant. That is its name, molar volume constant. And the molar volume constant can be used as a 4th component when doing conversions. We've established the fact that Ms. Russell is a hardcore chemistry nerd, and so she thinks that this is really cool. You may or may not agree with me. Keep your opinion to yourself about its coolness. but I think it's cool. But again, we now have 4 parts to the unit equality that we have been using. We had 3, we've added 4, but we're still only going to use the 2. So we're going to look at our problem, and we're going to say which one applies to start with, which one applies to where we're going. Don't need that one, don't need that one. What we know now is 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles, which could be atoms or molecules or formula units, is also equal to question mark grams. The question mark value is depending on what we're talking about, equals 22.4 liters if a gas at STP. So the 22.4 liters only applies to gases at STP. Do you have to have memorized 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, Avogadro's number? Of course. Do you have to have memorized 22.4 liters for gases at STP? Yes. Which, believe it or not, the writing it over and over again is Ms. Russell's method for remembering it. Okay? Remember, you will only use 2 parts at a time. And you can only use the 4th and final part, the 22.4 liters, the molar volume constant, if it's a gas at STP. Probably 90% of the time, if you see a practice problem that says something gas at STP, you should probably automatically think, I'm going to use the 22.4. Yes? Now, sometimes I will ask you to convert grams to moles and tell you that it's a gas at STP in the hopes that you'll use the 22.4 liters inadvertently, because I am a bit of a trickster on occasion. But 90% of the time, if you see STP, if you see gases at STP, okay, you're going to be using this molar volume constant. Now, we're going to do a couple practice problems together. Then I'm going to give you, I think, a little bit of practice problems to do for homework. We're going to talk about tomorrow's quiz. I will tell you, in looking at the notes, we have 3 concepts, 3 brief concepts that we have to talk about remaining in this unit. Percent composition, empirical formulas, and molecular formulas. Those are the 3 things we have left to learn and practice in this unit. We may, it's conceivable that we finish it up tomorrow. That's possible. It'll just depend on how the block goes tomorrow. We're going to get percent composition done for sure. There's no question about that. Whether or not we get empirical and molecular formulas done tomorrow, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Okay? that being said, that sets us up for a test. If I was going to not be absent Monday and Tuesday, we'd probably be taking the test Tuesday. But I am going to not be here, so it's probably going to be a test on Thursday. Part of what I leave for you will likely be a test review. What I leave for you with the sub will probably be a test review, at least in part. Yeah. So, just kind of prepping you for that. Getting you prepared for what's happening. Don't forget, tomorrow we're taking a quiz, and I'll touch on that a little bit more in just a minute. Okay, let's do some practice. Just 2 problems, 1, 2 that we're going to do together. Haywood. Sig figs? 4. Good. What do we know?
You have a tank volume at 84.39 liters.
Of? We have 84.39 liters of.
Nitrogen gas.
Good. Are we at STP?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to use that. And then what's the question? How many
Grams.
grams? Okay? Which means that not Avogadro's, not 1 mole on this one. Yeah? Those are the 2 parts we need. Okay? Do I need the value of the question mark in order to do the math? Yes. What is the formula for nitrogen? Because it's nitrogen, HNO halogens, yes? So, 2 nitrogens, I think it's 14.01.
Yep.
28.02. Okay. Lester Whitney. Set me up.
We're gonna have 84.39 liters.
Good. Liters what? Good. Good, good, good. Bottom.
We're gonna have
Shh. What unit's got to go down here?
liters,
Good. And 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, what number goes with liters?
22.4.
Good. And where are we trying to go?
2 grams.
Good. And what's that number?
28.02.
Good. Oops. All right, Whitney, what goes in the calculator? 84.39
Times 28.02.
times 28.02. Enter. Then
Divide by
divide by.
22.4.
Good. 22.4. Enter. All right. 105.563. That's enough. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's enough. Grams N2. Megan Sauls. What happens after math? Do we got to notate? Why?
Just over 1
Sauls is talking to me. Why, Megan? Good. So where do we want the decimal to be? Good. So that's going to be times 10 to the... Now, sig figs, we said 4, right? So what does this 6 mean for this 5, Megan? Good. So finish.
1.056 times 10 to the 2 grams.
Good. Beautiful.
What happened?
What happened to our picture screen?
There is an on-screen keyboard, which makes no sense.
Oh, I touched it. No, I touched it right here. It would work awesome if it was oriented and you could actually go up there and touch it. But if I tried to do that, it would probably, I don't even know. Yeah, there is an on-screen keyboard. There's an on-screen mouse too. I can click that button. And then I can move the mouse where I want to move it.
Who needs a computer?
If it was a smart board.
You got
Okay.
the on-screen.
Okay? Do another. Megan Kelly. You're going to help me start this one. What's our sig figs?
3.
Good. What do we know to start with, Megan?
So 1.97 times 10 to the 26 particles of oxygen.
Good. So we know this one. And what's the question?
How many liters is in the
So we don't need grams, don't need moles. Yeah? Kaylee.
1.97 times 10 to the 26
Good. What's formula for oxygen? Good. Bottom.
6.93 times 10 to the 23 particles of O2.
Good. And where are we going? How many?
22.4.
Good. Do I need parentheses to do the math? 2 sets of parentheses, yes? A set there, a set there. Okay? So, in our calculator, parentheses 1.97 times 10 to the 26, close parentheses, times 22.4, enter. Divide by parentheses 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Alexandra, have you done the math? Good. What? Unit? Good. We're talking about the decimal. So times 10 to the, good. And then we said 3 sig figs, so finish, Alexandra. Yeah? Anybody need a screen? Because I'm going to race.
Yes, Russell. So they're taking a quiz tomorrow. Do you have the quiz? I know you don't have copies of it, but do you have the quiz already made? Because if you do, if there's any way that I could take it right now during lunch or maybe during work, I'd like to not worry about it over the weekend. I'm gonna be gone. Oh, damn.
No.
No, you don't have it?
No.
Okay.
Like, I have to make a quiz. I don't even have an old one to refer to because we didn't take a quiz at this point previously, which is not unusual. Okay, listen. Shh. Anybody need the screen?
No.
All right. Two homework assignments.
One of them study. Here it is. Prep.
This is an accuracy grade. What does that mean? You could do your homework fully and completely and turn it in on time and get a 0. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen, but if you get them both wrong, do you understand what I'm saying? That's what accuracy means. It's like taking a quiz and getting none of them right.
Thanks for the conference.
Okay? Remember we talked about the training wheels?
Yeah, they're all.
Yeah. Most of what I grade from now until the SOL test will be accuracy. Now, how many questions are on this homework assignment? 2. So I'm not going to ask you to do 8 and 10 and 15 for accuracy. Although I could, but I'm not. Okay? So, start a class tomorrow, you turn your homework in, then we take our quiz, Then we learn percent composition and maybe formulas. We'll see how it goes. Yes?